All right, we're just gonna wait a few minutes while everybody hops on. I'll give it like one more minute. 6:32 and I'm rolling. My hair is definitely gonna bother me like this, but we're gonna go for it. Told you it wasn't gonna work. My hair is too wet for this. Alrighty then. So I'm actually going to grab a seat, and then what we are going to talk about today, that's annoying. What we are going to talk about today is making exercise work for you anywhere and not being limited to or by the gym. So, and how to get exercise in elsewhere and not just limiting yourself to the gym. So now it's like an interesting way to look at that, like limiting yourself. But I think a lot of times we tend to think there is only one way to do a certain thing, and then we limit ourselves to that. So, for example, a lot of people assume, oh, I want to get in shape, I want to get healthy, I want to work out, I'm going to start to go to the gym. And what can happen is if that doesn't serve you at that time or that doesn't work for you, then it's pointless. And a lot of times it could lead to more like shame and guilt rather than like actually being productive and finding something that works for you. So this is just a different way to look at it and view health and fitness, as you can do it from the comfort of your own home. You can do it not by going to the gym, not by turning on a home workout or something like that. You can do it in a way, when I say serve you, I mean something that is serving you. It is not a ball and chain. It is not something that you hate. It is something that is serving you. It is has a purpose for you. It is serving you. So the reason why exercise is so important, it is for your mental health, it is to boost your energy and also your physical health. It is so important to take care of our bodies and know that as we age, it gets older. As we age, it gets harder to build muscle, to develop muscle, to maintain our muscle. So it's important that as we're younger or when we can, it's never too late to start, to be mindful of strength training or doing different things that challenge you. And you could be saying, well, you just said I didn't have to go to the gym and strength training. Yes, but there are different ways that you do strength training. Like I could not do 100 jump squats right now. I don't train myself in that way. You can. So I had said in the beginning of these 12 weeks, how important it is to prioritize your health. I have not a lot of sympathy for people who say they don't have time. I was just having a conversation today, and my client is a doctor, and she is all over the place running clinics and all the things. And she always finds time to work out. Like I will be FaceTiming her and she's still in the office or whatever that looks like. She finds time. She prioritizes it. She knows it's important for her. So she makes it happen. So, and like I was saying in the beginning, sometimes we can't always get to the gym, and that's okay. You do not have to go to the gym. Like I was saying, I'm a big promoter of what serves you. So maybe there's a season, like for me, a few months ago, I was not going to the gym. It was just more time consuming. I didn't really do it. And so I was doing all home workouts. Now I have a little bit more time because my summer, I try not to work as much, even though that hasn't really been happening. But uh, you can do what serves you. So I've been going to the gym once or twice a week because that's been working for me. Instead of setting these really high expectations that just don't make sense for me. And then I end up not being able to do them, feeling like I failed. And then I don't get anywhere with that anyway. So I wanted to go over some ways that you can implement exercise without going to the gym. So because I think it is a real roadblock for people that when they want to get healthy, and get in shape, that they assume it has to be at the gym, and it doesn't. So something that you could do is one, a home workout. My client I was training today was literally using water bottles. Sometimes she doesn't have anything. You don't have to work out for an hour. You can work out for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Something is better than nothing always. So you can do home workouts when you are going to work. If you are going to the work, grocery store, picking up your kids from an event, going to an event, going out to dinner, anything, park far away, park further away, I love my watch. I always need to get to 10,000 steps. It's a problem. It bothers my husband, but park far away, get your steps in. Don't worry about exercising. I had a lady who would always take laps in her kitchen. Like she had like an island or something like that. She would literally do laps in her kitchen in the middle of COVID because she didn't want to go outside or anything like that. That worked for her in that time. If you are going to the doctor's office, anything, park far away, always choose the stairs unless you have any issues, or go up one flight, take the elevator the rest of the way. Take the stairs. I'm gonna let that one sink in for a second. In the morning, let's say you don't have time to go for a really long walk around the block. Do that with your spouse, do that with your kids. Rather than sitting at home and watching TV and not having any conversation, go for a walk, do something outside, do that with your kids. It's really important to implement those habits with your kids also. You can also exercise with your kids. You can do a Zumba class. You can do anything and invite them in. They can use super light weights and work out with you. I have a mom and her daughter is always like all over her and then joining in with us. And another one, the last one that I'll share with you, is practice the sports that your kids are playing with them. So if you want to spend more quality time with them, or you don't have time to work out and spend time with your kids, include them. Like show them that it's good to be strong. It's good to work at this. It's good to work at something and work hard at it for a purpose. You can also, the YMCAs or some gyms have childcare, and you can go bring your kid to childcare. They can hang out with the other kids that are in the gym, and just start to include them. It is not something that, oh, I need to not spend time with my children to go and be fit, or I need to not do this. Include them in it. Take an extra few minutes to just incorporate healthy choices throughout your day. Getting fit, getting healthy does not mean you have to go to the gym. Do not limit yourself to that. I am a health coach, personal trainer, and for almost a year, wow, yeah, it was like a year, I didn't go to the gym at all. And I'm only going now because I have the time, and I like to do it with my sister. So that's why we're doing that together. So it is not something that I'm doing because I have to, or it's the only way. So, don't be afraid to invest in some weights for home workouts, or get a watch. You can also get like a little step counter off of Amazon if you don't want to commit to a watch. and actually I think your phone can track it for you too. But don't be afraid to try something different, to do something that is not just the gym. You may actually enjoy not going to the gym, especially if you feel uncomfortable or anything like that. You don't feel like, for me, I don't feel like waiting for the machines all the time. So I don't always have the tolerance to go to the gym because of that. So do what serves you, do what works for you, works for your lifestyle, works for your priorities right now. I launched an app in the winter and it was so consuming for me. So that took up a lot of my time. And so I couldn't get to the gym the way I wanted, or I couldn't like walk as much as I wanted, or different things like that. But I always had my baseline things that I wanted to get done because I prioritized it. I always found the time. So without, burning your ears off, that is what I have to share with you guys tonight. I hope that was really helpful. I think it's really important to take away one of those tips, one of those ideas that I gave you, and implement that as much as you can. Implement one of those, two of those, three of those, and do one, try one, see how it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, don't force it, then try something different. So don't mind all my dishes behind me. So at this time, we're going to do something a little different tonight. We are going to do a stretch routine, and I'm so into it. So if you're not, I'm so sorry. But what you're going to do is you are either going to get, if you have a yoga mat, amazing. You are going to get that. Or if you don't have a yoga mat, you can grab a blanket or something of that sort. That will be very helpful for you right now. So if you need to grab a sip of water, do that. And then we are going to pop on the floor. I'm going to get myself situated. I don't have my yoga mat because my husband takes it sometimes. And I'm assuming that's what he did this time. So I'm going to play some nice soft music for us. And we are going to do a nice, easy stretch routine. This is perfect for either the morning or at night. So you can save this, or midday, but that's not always practical for people. So I'm going to pop you guys on the ground. And I have I'm going to move you so you don't have a massive glare. So you're just hanging in my kitchen and you can see my nice clean bedroom. You can't tell, I do have a small apartment. So get yourself situated. I'm going to pop on some music. You can sit cross-legged. If that is uncomfortable for you, have them out a little bit looser, but you're going to sit cross-legged. And I'm going to play. All right, so you're going to be sitting cross-legged, sitting up tall, taking deep breaths. You're going to breathe in through the stomach. And in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to go in for a count of 8. 6, in for a count of 6, hold for 2, out for 8. In for 6. Hold for 2, out for 8. Again. Excellent. You're going to roll out your hips, shoulders relaxed. Nice and easy. And opposite way. Sitting up tall, you're going to reach one arm all the way up and over. Put your other hand down here if you want, or have your elbow up or elbow down, whatever's more comfortable. Slowly come up, other hand to the other side. Elbow down or arm straight. And then straighten both legs out forward and fall just about halfway forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, leaning further forward. Knees are soft and just kind of relax, hanging your head forward if that feels comfortable. Slowly sitting up, roll the shoulders back. We're going to flip over into tabletop position. You have a flat back right now, but you are going to round the back, chin to chest, arching the back. And then lifting the head, sticking your glutes out, looking up. And back, rounding back. And back, sticking your glutes out, and coming up. And one more of each, round back. And back up, arching the back. I'm going to give you two options for the next one. You're either going to step 1 foot forward and stretch the thigh this way, or you're going to lay on your stomach and bring one foot back. Either is fine. You just want to stretch it out. So you're laying on the floor, or you're stepping the foot forward and hinging forward in a way that's comfortable. Might be a little uncomfortable. You can kind of nice and easy rock into it. Taking deep breaths. Nice and easy, bring this foot back and switch. You don't want to experience any pain. Little discomfort, possibly, not pain. And nice and easy, you are going to then find your way to your back. Lying all the way down, nice and slow. I was a little aggressive there. You're going to take one leg straight up. You can grab the thigh or the calf, whatever is more comfortable. I'm going to grab my thigh and get a nice stretch in the thigh. You can roll out the ankle. And then you're going to take that same leg, cross it over the knee, and bring the knee back. You're going to grab the other thigh so you feel a nice stretch in the hip. Slowly bring it down, uncross, and bring the other leg back. You can cross that ankle if that feels comfortable. Slowly bring your feet down. And you're just going to let your knees drop to the side, arms out to the side. And bring your legs to the other side. Make sure you're engaging your core. Then switch other side. And other side. Then bring the legs back up and let your knees drop to either side. If that's uncomfortable, you can put your blanket or a pillow or something underneath it and just let it relax. Or you could put like your fists underneath if you need to. Take some deep breaths here. Then bring the knees together and slowly bring them up to your chest and hug your knees and easy rock side to side. Slowly bring the feet down. Take a deep breath. Excellent job. You can stay there and lay there for an extra few minutes if you need to. You can put on your own music. And remember to implement some sort of healthy habit, a way that you can incorporate fitness more outside of going to the gym. Hope you all have a fabulous evening, and I'll see you next week.